Morning everyone, welcome back to the channel. We're on almost a week of changing irrigation now. And today I'm going to try to go a little more in depth about it with you guys. I do have most of the fields turned on right now, so there will be lots of pod changes going on. Before we start though, I am in position number 1, so that means the white pods that you see in front of me going, if you could barely see them, that means they've watered the field, and like they watered the whole field one time already. That's basically what I'm trying to say. Because there's kind of a rhythm to moving them, so you can cover the whole field in 5 days. So, and a little tip from Coach Mike also is if you change the pods perfect every time, you're going to have dead spots. So another thing you want to remember too is sometimes if you don't get them exactly where you think you want them, it might actually help you, because maybe there's a chance that section hasn't got watered yet. So we're just going to rip around this morning, and if I break something, I'll show you. If I have to move something, I might show you. And yeah, we're just gonna. So today's first mystery, I came out here to field number 1, moved the first set, position, second position of number 1, and there's a cow. The milk cows are across the street. How she came over here, I have no idea. It's Bridget. And Bridget's on the wrong side of the fence. Go ahead and put her back real quick. Bridget, what are you doing? You're just like, I need the whole field to myself. So for whatever reason, this string of pods just looks like it's lacking pressure. And I do have a lot of pods hooked up, more than normal. Because usually we switch day and night shifts for changing sites. But there is a little leak there. I'm just going to go ahead and try to fix that. And then all of our pods in each field have 2 hookups. So in some of the mowing videos, you guys saw me mowing circles in the fields. They're not just random, it's so you could avoid hitting those. So I'm just going to go ahead and pull that up, make sure that it's turned in the ground all the way and wide open, and then I'm going to, there's a small leak over there, I'm just going to try to tighten that up and see if we can't get a little more pressure out of her. Pretty sure it's missing its plastic O-ring that goes in it. It's still leaking pretty bad, but I'll come back and do that later. Right now I'm just trying to do this in a timely manner because it does take a couple hours in the morning. And then it is actually misting out right now. I think today's February 31st, May 31st, and we have not accumulated an inch of rain in May. And last year it did not stop raining till June 19th. So, what a weird year, and what a difference in years. Here we go. So this sprinkler obviously has a broken head on it, and it's pretty simple. Let me show you real quick. In my buggy, I carry all the parts to fix them, and on this farm we have two different styles of K-line pods. These are the old ones, the white ones. The benefit of using a white one is they come apart. So during the winter time, and my tinker time I call it, I go through and, like last year, I rethreaded a bunch of threads. But this is a white pod. It splits apart right here. The black ones are fixed, so if you run one over or kill it, you have to basically move one down the line and then move them all down the line and then fix your problem one. As the white pods, the advantage to them is they just split in half. So, and then the inside, there's a sprinkler stem, they call it. But I'm looking for one of these. It's a base with a gasket on it, and then this slides over the pipe like so. And then these are sold separate, and then the sprinkler attaches to this, so it rises them out of the pod itself. And there's 4 bolt holes, and these bolts go in through the bottom of the pod here, and then they crimp themselves to the line. And in each little hole, there's also a little holder here for the lines too. But I already know what's wrong with this one. I already looked at it. There's an old style broken sprinkler in it. We have like a few that haven't been changed out over the years because they've just lasted. So in order to fix this one, I can't just unscrew this part like normal. I have to actually take the base off and put a new base on it and put a new sprinkler on it. So just another project. I could already tell irrigation this morning is going to take me a little longer than I thought, which is okay. But yeah, I'm going to try to mow a couple of fields today too. So here we go. Okay, just to show you one more time. So the cover off the pod comes off. There's screws around it. And then this comes off the base, they call it. And then these two keep the line tension to the pod. And then there's the broken sprinkler in there. I know from experience I'll just never get it out. I'll have to re-drill it. And I have the capabilities to do that here, but it's just quicker right now to take it off and put a new one in. So we will take it off. Finish taking these off. Base comes off. There's a hole in the pipe. I'll use all the fancy stuff. And yeah, so that's off. So this one, like I said, I redid this winter. She goes back on. Yeah, I'll tighten her back down. pull with you guys. And then another pro tip is for the first set, because the lines that we hook up to are not like on the side of the field, they're in the middle of the field. So the first set you pull is actually your shortest pull in the whole field. So I put little gloves as markers. Just because when you pull too hard, you rip them out of the ground and then you got an Old Faithful on your hands. So to prevent that, I've already went through the first day and put gloves, little markers for me to use when I'm pulling. So a quick tip. So this section has an old style connection into the ground and the valve has failed on it, which is why I had to fix this one while it was going. It's a pain in the butt. That's a little more work, but we got her. One thing, if you guys have irrigation, I recommend using a plastic hammer to beat on the fittings onto the poly. Most of the fittings are plastic and they're hard to press on by hand, so if you have a plastic hammer, it'll save you guys a little grunting.